Hi guys, it's Paula and I hope you are doing well. This is going to be my empties video for the entire year. Every year I save the makeup, nail polish, and perfume products that I completely finish in the year to kind of see what it looks like as a whole. I mean, I take photos from month to month so I have an idea, but it's totally different when it's all laid out together. And I love not only seeing it, but being able to compare like what I finished this year to what I finished last year. It's really helpful as a project planner to kind of have a realistic idea of what I personally can finish, because what I finish is nothing like what a lot of other project planners can finish. And I cannot compare myself to those amazing project planners. I would be setting myself up for failure, but this helps me to know what I can finish. And yeah, so that's what this is. I hope it's interesting to you and maybe a little bit motivational. If you're trying to get into project planning, it is helpful to see it all together. So if you haven't tried saving your empties for a year, I think it would be a good exercise. I do not save skincare or hair care or body care empties. They tend to be bulkier products with big packaging, and I've mentioned this before, but I definitely have some hoarding tendencies. So I cut myself off at just makeup, nail polish, and perfume because it takes up less space and I don't feel as guilty saving that packaging for a year. I also think that's the most interesting part of project planning. I don't know if a lot of skincare empties are really that interesting to all of you guys. I know they aren't really for me, so that's my thought process. What I'm showing you are the products that are leaving my home after 2021. So this isn't a complete review of everything I've finished. For example, I finished off this cream blush this year, but because I still have a highlighter in this palette, this is not part of my makeup empties for this video. I talked about this in a monthly empties, but it's not what I'm showing you today because I still have this, and so therefore this packaging lives on for another year. But on the other hand, this is in my makeup empties, this entire makeup palette that I finished in 2021. However, I really only worked on one shade in this palette in 2021. I finished the rest of this palette in a previous year or years. So this isn't the most specific video as far as what I used up last year, but this is specific as far as what is actually leaving the house this year because of my makeup use up. So that's what this video is. One of these days, I will start keeping track of the products that I finish, even if it's not in these empties, such as this cream blush, but I've never been very good at keeping track of those details. So I just throw my empties in a bag and I pull them out the first week of the next year and I talk about it. So I think that's enough of an intro. I'm gonna flip the camera around and we will take a look at all of the products I finished in 2021. Thanks for watching. Okay, we are starting off with my makeup empties. Here they are all lined up for you to see. What you will not see here is a blush or a bronzer or a powder highlighter. Those are really hard for me to finish. Hopefully in 2022 we will see those again. Last year I think I had 3 blush empties and this year I have none. So it can vary from year to year, but many of these categories are very consistent with where I was last year. All right, so up here we're gonna start with my primers. I had 3 primers that I finished off this year. I'm gonna keep saying this year, but I mean in 2021. I have 3 primers that I finished off. I did a lot of damage to a 4th primer, but it's not gone quite yet. I finished off 4 liquid illuminators. I'm very, very happy about that. This is a great category to get down, especially since I have like 20 something of these or had 20 something of these, and I really only want to have 0, at most 1 of these. So I'm really happy to have 4 out. I'm also really happy to see my foundations go down a little bit. I had 1 BB cream, 1 liquid foundation, 1 compact foundation, and then a couple of little samples that I finished off. So that felt really good. If you know me, you know that I'm very slow at panning foundations. So that's quite an achievement for me. This is my one and only color corrector that I finished last year. This was a pinky shade from City Color. It was just called a dark spot corrector. I didn't love it, but I did finish it. I finished this Too Faced No Filter Selfie palette along with this loose powder and this pressed powder. So that was a really good year for finishing off face powders. I finished off this cream highlight from ColourPop in the shade Lunch Money. I finished off these two eye primer packets. If you've ever used one of these before, you know that there's like a 2-month supply in each of these. So those took a long while. And of course, I finished my Pure Go Nude palette. Definitely a highlight for 2021. Very excited to have that out. For the brows, I finished off one brow gel. And for eyeshadows, I finished off this Revlon Color Stay Duo, this Stila Kitten Glitter and Glow, this Salty Cosmetics Loose Eyeshadow in Glamazoid. And this is a Stila Liquid Eye Primer. This is a product that is made to be used with those powder Magnificent Metals, the ones that were in the pots before they came out with these. So I finished that up. 2021 was an unbelievably good year for me finishing off eyeliners. I finished off 4. I think last year I only finished 1. So to have 4 out is really good. 4 mascaras went out, 3 full size and 1 deluxe sample. Only 1 setting spray. This lasted forever. This Ofra Makeup Fixer. It pretty much took me the entire year to finish off. It just kept going and going. And for lip products, I have 3 lip balms, 1 pot of lip balm and 2 sticks of lip balm. And then I only have a lip pencil, an old Revlon lipstick. It's kind of like a cross between a liquid lipstick and a lip gloss. It was in my liquid lipstick category, but honestly, in hindsight, I probably should have put it in my lip gloss category. And the sample from Urban Decay and Firebird. That is it. I did not do well with lipstick use up. There are no lip glosses in here. I mean, unless I count that as a lip gloss, but yeah, not a great year for finishing off lip products. Again, I blame masks. So that is it for all of my makeup empties for 2021. I will link other videos below of this that I've done of this. I think I've done this for at least 2 years, if not maybe 3. So I will link any other videos I've done of this down below. Now we will switch to nail polish. 1 minute. Yeah, 1 polish. That's all I finished in 2021. And it's just a deluxe sample. It's not even a full size. Oh boy, 2021 was a rough year for finishing nail polishes. I only finished 2 polishes in 2020 and I beat myself up pretty hard for that. And now this year, there was only 1 nail polish empty. I didn't paint my nails for the majority of the year. I kind of lost, it stopped being fun when I was leaving the house for work, when I was just sitting at home by myself. I didn't lose my joy of putting makeup on, but I completely lost my joy for painting my nails. And so I didn't paint my nails for the majority of the year. And then just now, like in December, maybe even November, I started to slowly get back into the swing of things, and I have been painting my nails again. Some manicures turn out better than others. This nail got pretty banged up from my bed sheets one night. So hopefully my numbers will start going up in my nail polish empties. I do have too many nail polishes. It's also really hard to watch me pan nail polish. I am just unbelievably slow. You have to paint your nails a lot to make any progress on nail polish, and I don't. So, but that being said, maybe I can start slowly putting these in, putting a polish or 2 in a project, and as long as I'm painting my nails consistently, I will have base coat and top coat empties as they come along, even if I'm not using the same polish color from day to day. So we'll see. Hopefully this number will start going back up again, because that's pathetic. And finally, I have my Perfume Empties for 2021. I am extremely happy with these empties. There are no full-size perfumes, unfortunately, but I did finish a body spray, 2 deluxe samples. Actually, I think this was in my full-size inventory, now that I think about it. Did I finish something from every category? Maybe. I don't know. I gotta double check and see if this was in my full-size category or my deluxe samples. If I did, this is something from every category. I have a body spray. I have this perfume that I've had for, 30 years. I could safely say this is a 30-year-old bottle of perfume. I finished this deluxe sample. I finished off a solid perfume. Oh my goodness. There you go. And then I finished off 7, right? Yes, 7 perfume samples. So I'm extremely happy with this. That is a very realistic picture of what I can finish in a year if I'm applying perfume almost every day. I do owe you guys a perfume inventory as well. I don't know when I'm going to do it, but I didn't get one in for 2021 at all. I think I usually post my perfume inventory in like September or October. So I'm a year and a few months behind. It's coming. But yes, this is the end of my empties for 2021. What do you guys think? Is it like taking a walk down memory lane? Do you remember me finishing all these products throughout the year? I barely remember. I forgot I panned this one in 2021. Yeah, it's definitely like taking a walk down memory lane. So anyways, thank you guys so very much for watching. I do appreciate it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.